Hey everybody, this is Dave coming to you from the Gaming Cave, and today we're continuing our playthrough of Skies Above Britain from GMT Games and designed by Jerry White and Gina Willis. We are playing Chapter 2, Hardest Days, and this is Mission Patrol number 6. So this is the final patrol for Chapter 2. So I thought we better go ahead and get this one in and see how we're going to be set here as we move into Chapter 3 as we continue our playthrough here. Okay, the squadron is set. I'll bring you over here where you can see a little better. Get that out of the way. So we now have two aces. They're both up in the air on this mission. We have this ace who uses vision, and this one has the lucky charm. So we can help them guys, maybe keep him out of trouble. We have veterans leading all the groups, and we have a green pilot in each section. Okay, so flight pilot 2 in each section is a green pilot. All right, well, let's get started here. See where we're going to be at. See where the squadron's going to start. It's a 3, and a 3 is in deep. Okay. Next is visibility. Today's 10. Clouds and no sun. So we're going to be cloudy today. All right. Clouds and no sun. All right. Well, don't have to roll for sun. Of course, we don't have escort yet, and we don't have any bomber formations. All right. Well, let's get this thing started. Here we go with card number 1. We do our first reveal, and the raid marker is not in play yet, so we draw 1 for this first one, and it is going to be Messerschmitts. Okay, Messerschmitts go to card 2. All right, if the raid marker or squadron marker is in the deep zone of the raid track, Messerschmitt's result converts to a straggler result. Go to card 3. So we come up with card 3. Place a lone bomber marker in the lost contact area. So we don't know what type of bomber it is because we haven't seen. So this is truly a straggler. So we'll get our book up here and let's see what he is. This bomber is a 9 at Dornier. Okay, so let me find him. That says him. He's in the lost contact area. One section or fighter in lost contact may immediately attack the straggler, or one or more sections may be detached from a squadron on the raid track to make the attack. If a section makes the attack, it immediately spends fuel and go to the bomber cycle. After combat with the straggler ends, or if you choose not to attack the straggler, return to card 1. Okay, so I got a choice here. I can get me a victory point by nailing this guy, but that means I'm going into the bomber group one section short. But you know what? I think for today, that's what we're going to do. So we're going to send yellow flight after this guy. So we got yellow coming in, and we're going to come get this guy. All right, so we go to the bomber cycle, and yellow will be a lost contact. All right, the bomber cycle says each RAF fighter in the bomber formation engages a bomber must RTB. Okay, RAF fighters are already engaged. Remove delay markers, already in play. Don't have any, choose an approach angle. And because this is a straggler, we can choose any angle. So I think I'm going to do yellow leader is coming in from the side. Yellow 2 is coming in from the port. And I'm going to send yellow 3 into the tail. And we're going to see if we can get this guy right here. Okay. Burst. Okay, I got to switch my bomber deck to the light deck. So let's give this bomber deck a quick shuffle here. Get it ready to go. All right, here we go. All right, we'll start with yellow leader. He's coming in. And this is a lone bomber. Starboard port, he hits the dorsal gunner. All right, I knocked him out. That's the first hit. All right, not bad. Yellow 2, he's coming in from the other starboard side. Oh, his gun's jammed. Okay, well, that wasn't what we wanted. He's got jammed guns. And yellow 3, he's coming in from the tail. He gets 2 hits, return fire where there won't be any because he's coming in from the tail, and a low ammo. So we'll go ahead and mark his low ammo, and he gets 2 hits. So we'd like to see a cockpit. Knock this guy down and be done with it. The first hit is a wing, and it's an 11. So we'll roll 11 or 12. The wing shears off 8. Okay. Second hit is wing. 11 makes him drop out, but he's already out. Okay, and no return fire. That's nice. Oh, and my section made the attack, so I got to drop their fuel. Forgot to do that. So we drop his fuel out. He spent a fuel right off the bat. We found this guy coming across the coastline. Or no, I'm deep. Here's a lone bomber left behind. We're going to come after him here. Okay, we did our burst. If the fighter takes a hit result, draw a second hit marker. Nope. Nope, wrong card. So we did burst. We do disengage. We're right here. We disengage. We do hit check. Nobody took a hit. And now we do resume. After all hit markers have been checked, the bomber round ends, return to the main deck and resume. But what we do is we check escort reaction for this. And he's got a 9 or higher. He escapes into the clouds. He gets 8. He did not escape. He was trying. He did not escape into the clouds. Oh, there is an ambush. So I do have to check the ambush. Right. Let's look at that. That's on 36 right here. Ambush. If an ambush note appears in the bottom right corner, draw a Luftwaffe advantage card and apply it to a section that has lost contact. If there isn't a section that has lost contact, then apply it to an independent RAF fighter that has lost contact. If none apply it to the RAF fighter in the bomber formation. Okay, so this is going to be a 110 on yellow. So we're going to do bomber. This is my section. So he gets an ambush and it's with 110s. Okay. So some 110s saw him and going to try to help him out. Luftwaffe advantage card. Head on. Hunt in the sun. Nope. Clear haze only. So we have Luftwaffe advantage. It's a 110. It's a rot, and they're coming in head on, and we're going to see what happens here. So we got 110s against my section, so we go head on, and head on is going to be my group onto the 110s. We score a hit, they break off, and one plane gets a jammed. Okay, so we score a hit. Let's see who gets the kill. It is a 1, and a 1 goes to plane 3. which is I. So I gets a fighter kill. That is William in a minute. It's his first fighter kill. We get our first kill for the day. All right. Now we got to roll for. I want to lose track of what I got. Let me put these up so I don't confuse myself. They break off. So those 110s ran into the wrong group. Well, come on, Dave. Well, gee whiz. And we got to check for a jammed. 8. 8 is the leader. So he's also jammed now. So we have 2 jammed guns here with the leaders. And now we go back to our bomber cards. We're going to reposition here. So we're going to have yellow leader. I'm going to send in, I'm going to give these guys a shot here. Yellow leader's jammed, yellow 2's jammed, and then yellow 3 will be the last guy in if these guys can't get the shots off because they're jammed guns. All right. All right, I got to make sure I got my note on that because it's an even odd roll. So I've got it ready here. All right, here we go. I can get rid of the head-on card. Now we're back to our burst. Coming in on the tail. So we have yellow leader. He's coming in on the tail. He gets 2 hits and a low ammo. Okay, so for each one, he's got to roll. Each time the jam finder garnered, okay, if you roll an even number, he gets the damage. If you have an odd number, the damage is canceled. So here he comes. Even, he gets the hit. Odd, it clears the jammed gun. We got rid of that. And his second hit is a hit. And that makes hit number 4 on that Dornier, and that's all it takes. He's destroyed. So yellow leader gets the kill. He got his guns cleared there as he came in behind him, and he scores a bomber kill. So we get a bomber kill. And that goes on C, Charlie. Raymond Kerr. That's his second kill. Okay. These guys will all stay in lost contact, but I am going to roll or pull their cards to see if they get any more low ammo or if he clears that jam. So no damage. He takes a low ammo. And yellow 3, he was trying to clear his guns, but they're still jammed. Yellow 3 would have scored 2 hits, and he's out of ammo. All right. So they riddled that guy, sent him down in flames. And we for sure got rid of a bomber. Okay. Those guys are all in lost contact. They have no damage. And they will not be resuming. So we now go back to the main deck. After combat with the straggler ends, we go back to card 1. Card 1. We did the raid marker. So we now go to card 9, and card 9 is fuel. 6, oops. Fuel, so each section spins a fuel. So yellow's down 1. These 3 are down 1. Okay. Now we go to 10, and we go contact. We haven't had the raid yet. If the raid marker's not yet in this track, on the track skip this step. But it's not. So we skip that step. So here's no contact. Brings us to vector. Do a move or reform action to improve your squadron situation, or do nothing. You may not move and reform. Move the squadron block to an adjacent zone on the raid track. Move to a different altitude. If you do both, spend 1 fuel. Okay, so we're going to do both. We're going to move the squadron to middle, and it's going high. So red, blue, and green all spend a fuel. Escort exit, we don't have any because there's no escort on the board yet. Move sections, fighters lost contact, may return to squadron or return to base. Well, I can tell you, these guys are all going home. They got jam guns, out of ammo, low ammo. Whew. But they got them a bomber. They got their job done. So yellow section goes home. They're done for the day. All right, so we're done with vector. Oops, and after vector, we go back to card 1. Okay, card 1, we start drawing for the next group. So this time there will be 2 markers here. So we're not out over the channel now. Now we're on the coastline. Here we go. The first one's going to be a turn and a new trade. Okay, so the first one is card 7. 4, 5, 6. Come on. 7. Turn point. Roll a die, shift the sun position on there. If there's no sun, if there's no sun, visibility is now clear and the sun's position is. So, here we go. We're going to now, the sky's going to clear. They came out of the clouds. And now we got to roll for the sun position. All right, here we go. The sun's location is going to be, they made a turn, got out of the clouds. A 3 on the nose. Okay, so our sun is now nose high. All right. After the effects of the turn point are applied, we go back to card 1. And card 1, the raid marker, we still have another space, so this is new trade, go to card 4. 2, 3, and 4. If raid marker is not yet in play, it is not, go to 5A and treat as a raid result. Reveal. Place the raid marker into vector marker space on the raid track. Okay, raid's on there. If visibility is clear, it is now, roll a die to place escort station markers in the escort station. Okay, here we go. Rolling for the escort. The escort is 7. 7 is all heavy. Ahead 109, port and starboard 110s. This is the same one I had on the last mission. Ahead, starboard, port. Okay. If visibility is clear, we did that. Then go back to card 1. All right. So all we did was place the raid marker. Visibility is clear. Go back to card 1. All right, back to card 1. If the raid markers play, reveal the vector markers in the space of the track one at a time. So we already did one. Now we have to do another one. Okay, here we go. This one is straggler. So now we have another straggler. Go to card 3. Place a lone bomber. So let's find out what type of bomber it is. So this one's going to be a A 1, a Stuka. So there's a lone Stuka flying down there. So the question is, do we go after another bomber and get another victory point for sure, and probably nail this guy quick, and then have to send that section home, or let him go and come after this bigger bomber formation that we know is going to be up here, and try to score some extra points? I think we're going to ignore the straggler. We're going to ignore the Stuka. He would have been an easy kill, but I'm not what I'm after right now. Okay. If the raid marker is in play, reveal. Okay, so now we go back to card 9, which is going to be fuel. And 9. So everybody but yellow, they all went home. So they use up the fuel. Now we go to card 10, contact. Okay, raid markers on the raid track. You may perform contact if the squadron is in the same or adjacent. So we are in adjacent. Move your squadron block to the interception map at position indicated on the contact table. Go to card 12. Okay, so got to roll. See where we're going to contact these guys at. 11. Nose low. I'm going to spend a fuel. We're coming in nose high, so I can have the sun with this whole section. All 3 sections are coming in nose high. Well, I know them 109s are up here, but we're going to try to get them out of the sun. So we're going to look at our chart. Bombers intercepting. We're high. Those are 109s. I got to roll a 10 or better to get through there. But if I send somebody after that 109 group on this escort, I'm high and I can come out of the sun. And I can roll 2 dice to intercept them. Well, hallelujah. Green section is going to separate here. They're high, and this becomes A flight right here. We're going to take a little shot at these 109s. If I can get rid of them. Oh, all these were supposed to be, I put the wrong markers on there. How about that? These were supposed to be 109 heavy, and 110 heavy, and 110 heavy. Everything was heavy. Grabbed the wrong markers. Okay, fix that little deal. All right, here we go. So we made contact. We now have to place the bomber tiles. All right, so let's roll for the bomber type. See what we get. The bomber type is 3 Stukas. Oh, yes. I got a chance to get me some kills here real quick. Stukas. And the bomber formation is 5. Okay, it's going to be 6 tiles. So it's going to be this formation. Oops. Sorry. Right here, where my finger's at now, I'll show it to you. 6 tiles. That's what we're looking at for Stukas. All right. Let's see what we get here. Move this out of the way because we won't be using it anymore. We're going to have 1 in the back, 2 out here. Oops. He doesn't come in. 1 out here, 1 out here. Oh, actually out here out here. Then we have one here, one here, like so, and one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's it. Yep. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So we now have contact. Vector, move options. Move the squadron block to an adjacent zone on the raid track. Nope, we don't have to vector. We go to card 12. Orders. Okay. We're going to have bombers for flight A, which is red and blue. And we're going to have escort for green. All right, here we go. We're going to see if we can chase off these guys. We got an advantage coming out of the sun on these guys here. Okay, if the targeted escort station marker is 109s, roll a die for each formation with escort and consult the escort table. Spending 1 fuel allows me to re-roll, but I'm coming in nose, 109s, high, no fuel, I'm high, on the 109s, out of the sun advantage, must be high altitude in the position with the sun. We can roll 2 dice and add the numbers together. And all I need is 6 or higher. Aha, no problem. The 109s do not see us. Okay. So, we get the advantage. So we take this off the board. And I think what I'll do is I'm going to run this over here. Let's move this over. We're going to do this right here with these guys. We get REF advantage card. It's head on. Behind you, if heavy escort at a rot, it tails your fighters. Okay, so there's a rot head on, whoops, and a hot rot behind us. All righty. Very seldom do I get to use the REF advantage card. But we're going to see what happens here. So we're doing dogfight cycle. Place fighters, we did. Head on combat. Here we go. Head on. My section, head on against his. We take 1 hit, drive them off, and add a rot. So this rot's going to become a swarm. Arr! Okay, I take a hit. Let's see which pilots that's going to be. A 4. Green 3 takes the hit. Okay, so green 3, he takes a hit, and it is rudder 7. Green 3 is a veteran. Something else I want to keep track of here, in case I need to use something here. Green 3 has the ace too. Oh, shoot. Well, it's too late because I've already been playing. I could have drawn 2 REF advantage cards and picked the best one. Dang it. Oh, screwed up. Okay, well, my leader's going to have to pull something else out here. Okay, here we go. I took the hit. We drove those 109s off. And this becomes a swarm now with the 109s. Now I got veterans here. can't evade because I have a damaged aircraft. All right. So they're coming in. So oops, wrong card. So we resolved the head-on. Tailed maneuver. I can't maneuver. If I do, it separates him out. So we're not going to maneuver. So we're going to take tailed combat. This may be a bad decision, but let's see what happens. Tailed. I have a flight. L. One pilot's loose. He starts to fly alone. And there's 2 hits. Okay. So one pilot is going to fly alone here. 11. Hurricane 2. That's my green pilot. He's by himself. And now we got 2 hits happen during this. So the first hit goes against 8. That's the green leader. Here he goes. Green leader is engine 4. Okay. The second hit goes against 11. My green pilot. He gets fuselage 7. Okay. That's the tailed combat. Or tail. Now we don't have anybody. We're not tailing. Now we do our hit checks. Okay, here we go. We'll start with the lead. He's an engine 4. Oh, 1. He's down for the engine. Dang it. My green leader goes into the fate box. Okay. Green 3. Rudder. 11. He's good. Green 2. Fuselage. 7. He's good. All right. Survived. Lost green leader. And I still got the swarm up here. And we're going to have them chase the green pilot. Okay. So green 3 goes to the lost contact box. All right. And resume. Yes, we got to resume. Okay. We're still engaged here. Place fighters, no. Head on, no. Tailed maneuver. He's going to evade. He's going to try to get away from these guys if he can. Okay, here we go. Tailed combat. He gets 2 cards because he's maneuvering. 1, 2. Single airplane against 109s. He takes a hit, they get reduced. Takes a hit, they get reduced. Okay, it's the same thing. He takes a hit, they get reduced 1 for the card and 1 for the maneuver. So now they're down to a rot on him. Used his maneuver. And he took a hit. And the hit is elevator 10. Okay, here we go. Elevator 10. 2. He goes to the fate box. 109s break off. Elevator. Okay. 109s break off. I got a plane in the lost contact. That's it for the combat. All right, well, that was a interesting little deal there. We jumped them. We didn't do so good. Escort order. That's what we did. Escort order. B. Sorry, gotta look at something here. 13A. Attempt. If the attempt to intercept the escort failed, no, we did that. If the attempt succeeds, go to the card, then you come back into the deck. So then we go defensive circle. There was not one. Now we go escort suppression. After completing the dogfight cycle to intercept escort, roll a die and consult our escort suppression, which is right here on the board. We're going to see if we suppress these guys. We came in with one flight. All right. They were heavy. We could have something big. 10. Oh, almost reduced them, but we did suppress them. So that escort is now suppressed, and they will not be bothering us. All right. Whew. Okay. That worked out. That's what I wanted. See if I could suppress those guys. Okay. Man, one more number, I would have had a reduction too. That would have really been big. Okay, bomber orders. Resolve the bomber formation. So we got to see if we spot these guys now. Coming in on the nose. High. And the escort is 109 starboard or port, because we suppressed those guys, so it's a 7 or higher. All right, so we need a 7 or higher with these guys. 7, got it. So I don't have to spend any fuel to find these guys or to attack them. All right, so we're coming in nose high. Place the RAF fighters in the bomber formation and go to the B1. Okay, so I can take this off the board. We're coming in from the nose, so my fighters got to come in from the nose. So we got red, and blue. All right. So here we go. Now we're going to be over here. And split my camera a little bit. All right. So I think what I want to do is, if I can knock these guys out of formation, they'll still be connected. So I need to hit either these two or these two, but I think it's these two, and then I dislodge that one. So red leader's coming in here. The red 3's coming in there. Let's see, on the Stukas, I need 3 hits. Coming in from the nose, we're just going to attack the same guy. And blue leader is coming in here, here, and here. Okay, here we go. Go to B1. We did our approach. If it is bomber cycle round 1, RAF fighters must approach from the same angle. That's what we're doing. All right. Burst. So we're coming in on the bombers. Here we go. Red leader over on this Stuka. It's a full formation. He's coming in at the nose. He gets collision, low ammo, and a disruption. For sure, that's going to happen. Okay. I'm going to roll for collision. Takes a 1. Whoo, 2. Whoa, he nearly missed him. He's going to take a low ammo. But we broke this squadron, this cat out with the disruption. So we separated 1. That's a victory point. That's 1 target right there. Now, we didn't score any hits, but we did our job there. Okay, red 3's coming in. Oh, you know what? Red leader, he's also a veteran. I'm going to use his veteran privilege pool and save his ammo. I will turn him sideways. He's still got his ace factor, but his veteran takes that. Okay, Red 3's coming in. He's coming in on the nose. Oh, sorry. These are Stukas. I got to change that. Let's not get too far ahead. I got to change this. I did this from the, I forgot to change it back after we had that straggler. Okay, let's shuffle these up. I'm gonna redraw this first card and see what we get here on the nose on these guys. It may change everything. Nose 9 jammed. Okay, let's put this back. This goes back here. He came in here. Nose, he gets a jammed instead of a low ammo. Was gun jammed. He does not use this skill yet. And a 9, 3, 6. So they did not disrupt those guys. All right, red 3's coming in on the nose. Green, he's not green. 8, still not enough to get him. And red 2, he's green. He gets collision, return fire, and a 6. The 6 will do it. We'll go ahead and separate these guys. So now we got them separated. It's got to roll for the collision. I rolled for it last time. I rolled a daggone 2. 2 again. Woohoo! Lucky. Okay. And he takes return fire from the Stukas. So the Stuka formation's firing at him. And it's a hit. Elevator and 8. So red 2 took a hit. Okay. That's it for that red burst. Now we're at blue leader. He's coming in on the nose. Blue leader. He gets a hit, a low ammo, and they do not disperse them. Okay. We'll mark him with a low ammo. Let's see. Blue leader. He's going to use his skill and not take it and not get low ammo. So he's saving his ammo. Okay. He scored a hit on the Stuka. Come on. Engine or cockpit? Engine or cockpit? It is fuselage. Bummer. All right. Blue 3's coming in on the nose. It's full. He gets a collision, hit, and then the 7. Okay, so we roll for the collision. Here we go again. Blue 3. Oh, it's a collision. Oh, blue 3's gonna die. He takes the bomber down. Yep, but I know when I look this up, I've looked this up before. The collision is going to finish him off, both of them. I just want to make sure. 57. Collision. Roll a die. If the pilot's killed, let's see. If I got anything, who is that? That was Blue 3. He's just a regular pilot. Appears on dogfight card. Reduce the Luftwaffe fighter marker. Clyde, select the killed RAF pilot randomly. If on a bomber card, place a destroyed marker. Yeah, but he's the guy. Blue 3 collides with him. Okay, so Blue 3 got KIA'd. He gets the bomber kill. He's dead. That's too bad. He was one of my regular pilots. And a 7. So let's see. We get a shot down here. But we're down to 1, 2, 3 markers there. So it's not enough to separate him out. And Blue 2, we just have to check head on that he gets the return fire. Blue 2's my green pilot. And it is a hit. And it's cockpit 9. Wow. So flying through them Stukas, they were opening up with them dorsal guns. All right. Okay, that's all the burst. So we go to disengage. So we disengage here. Comes red, red, red. Okay. So we disengaged. And we do our hit checks. Here we go. Starting with red 2. He needs an 8 or higher. 1. Ugh. Elevator for him. That's my second elevator hit. And blue 2, he needs a 9 or higher. 11. Yes, he survived. All right. Whew. Okay. Resume. Return to the main deck and resume whatever sequence the game is in. All right, so that was the bomber's orders. We don't have a cruise order. Bomber formation, we're still in bomber formation. We can choose to return to base. We're not. So we go into escort reaction. Draw an escort reaction card. There's a 9 for clouds, so we're going to check that first. See if they go into the clouds. They do not. There is no ambush. So if port station is empty, a head moves there. Nope. And so, man, he gets a reduction on the 110s, and they're going to be coming after us here. Okay. All right. So that is a reinforcements. For them. What am I trying to think of? Brain locked. My mind quit working here all of a sudden. Yeah. Gee whiz, Dave. It's escort. I have to. Come on. My mind has drawn a blank. This is embarrassing. It is. I'm going to find it here in just a second. I'm sorry, guys. I should know this by now. I've played this enough, but I know this is. They come in with 1. Help arrives. There we go. Escort reaction. Okay, so starting with the 109 escort station markers, immediately draw a Luftwaffe card, advantage card for each card icon, and apply. Okay. So we start with the 109s, and then we'll do the 110s after that. So we have the 109s. They're suppressed, so they don't do anything yet. So that's as if they were empty. So I only have to do the 110s. Okay. So we're going to pull 2 advantage cards. And it's random. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to roll. See who they're going to pick on. So the first plane is 11. So that'd be blue leader. He's going to get a card. Now they're going to go against 5. Now it's by 4. So that would be red 3. This would be from the port station. So there's 2 advantage cards. 1, 2. Okay. So we'll do blue leader. His is tailed. If the German fighters are 110s, a veteran, blue leader, may replace his card, yes, with an RAF advantage card. All right. So I have a veteran. He's replacing this. He gets tailing, scatter. One RAF fighter may leave the section. It tails a rot. If no RAF fighter leaves, place one rot so that it tails the section. So we're tailing, and we only tail one rot. So they're going to tail this rot of 110s. Okay, so that's what we got going on here. All right. Oops, keep my escort reaction out. I can put the RAF advantage card up. Okay, so here we go. We're tailing on the fighter cycle. We place the fighters, no head on, no tailed. We're tailing. Here we go. Tailing combat with blue leader. Tailing. Slide this over a little bit. These are 110s. I got one plane. So I hit, low ammo, and they break off. And this is blue leader, so he's going to get the low ammo. He scores a kill. So that's an escort kill for blue leader. That is B, Charles Bateman. Okay. All right. And they break off. Well, he did his job. Nice. Now we have red 3 being attacked. Head on, bounced. If heavy escort, replace the rot with the swarm. It tails your fighters. Crap. So the heavy escort, 110s, bounced him. Okay. It's that one. This is this group over here. So we go back. Now we got to do tailed maneuver. So I think for this one, we're going to do turn. I want to turn into these guys, maybe. This is red 3. Yep. Okay. He's going to do a turn, and he's being tailed. So here we go. Tailed combat. He gets on the 110s. He adds a rot head on. Yuck. So I still got them guys behind me. But now I've got a rot in front of me. Okay. That's it for the tailed combat. I'm not tailing anybody. There's no hit checks. So we go back up again. Here we go. Fighters are placed. We start with head-on combat. Okay, here we go. Head-on against the 110s. Head-on, single. They break off. I take a low ammo, and I scored a kill. All right. So this is red 3. He shoots down a 110. That is W. Thomas Wallace. That's his first fighter kill. That actually gives us another 4 points total. So that's going to earn us another victory point here. We get rid of those 110s. And I take a low ammo, red 3. Now we're being tailed. So we're going to maneuver. So we're going to evade this time, see if I can get away from these guys maybe. So we're being tailed by 110s. I get to draw 2 cards. Tailed Man, by the 110, sorry. Nothing happens. I take a hit and they get reduced. Well, I'll take nothing happens, they get reduced. That's it for the tailed. There's no hit damage. So now, we're going to do evade again. I'm being tailed. I get 2 cards against the 110s. This one is reduce and a green takes a hit. This one is they break off. So that's the one I want. They break off. Okay. So they're done chasing. They're done chasing me. Those 110s are gone. Okay. Now, brings us back. They're still in the bomber formation area. We're just fighting through these guys, I do believe. So we finished the tail maneuver. We're still going through the starboard sections coming over now. Okay. Okay, I did something slightly wrong, but not bad, because it all works out. What I was supposed to do, the way I read this is, you do the 109s first. So that's the first Luftwaffe advantage card you draw. For the planes that you have up there, although they're suppressed, they didn't get one. Then I had 4 I had to draw. So I draw 4. Well, I drew 2. I got 2 left. The other 2 are going to go here. If I had only 3 planes, then I would have only drawn 3, because the 110s are the ones you subtract it from. So I still got to do these 2, which we're going to do right here in front of us. These guys went to lost contacts. Once they go through a dogfighting session, they've lost contact, so they're going to have to come back and do chase if we're able to. So now I draw 2 more Luftwaffe advantage cards right here. 1 and 2. All right. We'll do red leader first. He's my ace. They're going to be tailed, madness, section only and green pilot only. Okay, none. So it's going to be a swarm of 110s tailing my ace, whose guns are jammed. And he has the Lucky Charm skill. So I can cancel an icon result on the dogfighter bomber card. Okay. All right, so here we go. We got to go through this. So there's no head on. So I'm being tailed. I think to start with, he's going to do an evade maneuver. So we're being tailed. He gets 2 cards against this 110s. And he can take a hit, or he can go lost contact. Well, that's what he's doing, lost contact. So he gets out of that. Those 110s are gone. He evaded them. And then we have the other one right here, blue 2. He's being tailed, stay tight, section only, don't have it. So the 110s are on him. Also, this is blue 2. And he's going to evade. So he's going to take 2 cards. He gets 1 hit. Ooh, or 2 hits. Shoot. Yeah, I don't like either one of them. Man. He'll take the 1 hit. So blue 2 takes a hit. They do go down 1 because he evaded them. And it is wing 10. So now we roll. Check that. It is a 1. Okay, wing. Blue 2 goes to the wing. He's out. That's it for the fighters. Ugh. We're down to 4 planes in lost contact. That 110 escort the last thing we do, it gets reduced. So it went from heavy down. Okay. So at least some of them guys came off of there. All right. Escort reactions done. Now we can do chase. Lost contact sections and independent ARC fighters must go to the return to base or attempt chase. All right. So to chase, it's clear now. And there's heavy up there. There's a good chance I can find these guys again. I want another shot at these Stukas. I don't get this very often. All right, red leader is going to chase a 6. A 6 is successful. Now I roll to see where he's coming in at. 2, port low. Port low. Okay. Green 3. 1. He does not find him. Red 3. No. And they're both going to get intercepted here. And blue leader 8. Yes. And he comes in at a 9. Trailing low. Trailing way back here. Okay. So these two, I'm going to move them over to the board over here now. Give me a little more working room. These two are going to get intercepted because they rolled low numbers. So there's a Luftwaffe advantage for green 3 and 1 for red 3. All right, here we go. Green 3. Head on. Stay on them. If the German fighters are 110s, and they are, you may replace this card and ignore the rot head on with an RAF advantage card. Yeah, why not? Let's do the RAF advantage for green 3. He's tailing, blast him. Section only. If RAF fighters are attacking out of the sun, nope. So I'm tailing these guys. All right. So I get a chance at them. All right. So here we go. I'm tailing a swarm of 110s. So I'm going to fire. Green 3. Tailing. S. Nope. They break away and I go low ammo. So we chase them off. He gets a low ammo. He goes back to lost contact. Okay. Now we got red 3. He gets tailed by a rot. Hunt in the sun. Clear haze only. If escort station, it must be in the sun. No. So here comes the rock. We're going to turn. Our maneuver is going to be turn into these guys. Okay. So I'm being tailed and we do turn. Daggone it. 2 hits. Wow. They peppered me. Okay. I got to draw 2 hits on this guy. Engine 6, wing 5. Okay, here we go. The blue die is for the engine. The red die, well, no, we won't do it that way. Red die, here we go. This is for the wing. 10, survived the wing hit. Now for the engine hit. 4, did not. So he goes down with the engine hit. Okay. The 110's got me on that deal. Man. Thought I could turn in there and get them. Okay. Chase. Successful. Place it in the bomber formation area. Control complete. Nope. Go to card 22. Going to be fuel. I'm just checking because I think Chase. Roll another die and place section in indicated position on the interception map. Place it in the bomber formation area. So he goes to the port side. He's coming in there. This guy's coming in tailing. He's coming up this way. Okay, so it puts us back into the entropy phase again. If you have, so we did our chase, roll another die and place section indicate on the interception map. If an independent RAF fighter, place it in the bomber formation area, which I did, which would put us back in entropy again. Interception area. Intercept bombers. Okay, so now we're back over here and we're doing our bomber cycle again. So there's our approach from the same angle. And he's entering from the tail. He's going to be penalized. If he takes a hit, he has to draw a second hit marker. Keep the higher numbered chip. Okay, so we have red leader. He's firing on the bomber from the starboard port. They're still in formation. He gets a hit. He takes return fire and a 10, so they're not going to disperse him, but he scored a hit. And the hit is fuselage. Not really what I was hoping for, but would take it. He takes return fire. Oh, wait a minute. I got to roll. He may not have taken that hit. See, I believe it was jammed. Is even number, you get the hit. Odd number, you clear the jam. Okay. It's even. He got the hit. So the jam stays on there. All right. Now he takes the return fire. It is a hit. Fuselage 8. Okay. And now I got blue leader coming in on his tail. He scores a hit and he's out of ammo. Oh, red, you know what? Red leader. This is red leader. He's going to use his ace skill and ignore that hit. Yes. Use my ace skill. He ignores the hit. Okay. We score a hit. Blue leader is going to be out of ammo. The hit is 10 on the wing. Ten or higher shoots the wing off. 7. Okay. And low ammo, so he's now out of ammo. So we disengage. We don't have any hit checks to do. And we resume by going back to entropy again. We're going to have another escort reaction. We'll check for the clouds. 9 or higher, they go into the clouds. 4, nope. Okay. The head does not move. They still haven't come out of the suppression. We're still in that whole bump 1 cycle there. And there's going to be 2 interceptions here. This will be by the 110. So red leader gets from the port and blue leader from the starboard. So we draw 2 cards. We'll start with red leader. He gets tailed by a swarm. Hunt in the sun, clear or haze only. If escort station, it must be in the sun. It is not at a rock. No. Okay, so he's tailed by a swarm of 110s. All right, here we go. He's tailed. He's going to evade. 2 cards for evade. He takes a hit or a green hit. He'll take the green hit because there's nothing there. They go down to 3. He escapes that one. He's going to do evade again. We're going to draw 2 cards. 2 hits or reduce. They'll take the reduce. And the evade reduces him to a rot, and then the reduce reduces him down to a single 110. Now he's going to do turn this time. 1 card on a turn. And he's successful. And he gets a low ammo. He's trying to get his guns cleared, but they still haven't cleared. Now we got head on. He has a low ammo, and he's got a jammed gun. So they're coming head on. Head on the 110. He breaks off, low ammo, and he scored a kill. All right. So first thing I do is roll to see if he actually scores the kill. This needs to be an even number. Odd. He did not, but he cleared the jam. For what that was worth, not much. So he didn't get the kill, but they break off, and he's out of ammo. He goes into lost contact. The 110 breaks away. And now we got this one. We're out of ammo, so we just want to get out of here. He's being tailed. If the German fighters are 110s, a veteran, who is this? Blue leader, he's a veteran, can replace it with an RAF advantage card, which we shall do. And that is, he's tailing. And so what he's going to do is, he's tailing, he's going to break off and end this mess. So we're out of there. All right, and he goes lost contact. That's the end of that. We're not going to chase. Patrol is complete. We're going to go to return to base. These guys are all going home now. We tried to get those Stukas, but we couldn't do it. It was a perfect storm for us, but we just couldn't get them. Okay, so now we got to go roll for all these guys. We got 1 KIA. Oh, I forgot to do something at the beginning. Let's do this now. A and U were in the hospital. Let's see if they got discharged. Start with A. 10. He got discharged. He returns to the squadron, so he's back and available. And now U. U was a green pilot that became a regular. Let's see if we can get him out of the hospital. 5. Nope, he stays in the hospital. Okay, so that takes care of that. Blue 3 was KIA'd. That is H. James Harrington. So, to get me a new pilot for him. All right, Harrington, he's done. He'll be a green pilot when they come back. That takes care of that one. Okay, now we have Blue 2, he's a green pilot. This is for the wing. A 4. Caught on fire. He's a green pilot. 12. He bailed out. Okay. Let's go engine. Red 3. 11. He got it home. Red 3 made it back. Green leader. A 4. That makes that a fire. He's going to use his pluck skill for his fate check. He could have modified both, but he's only going to modify the 1 because it wouldn't have mattered. A 3 plus 4. Ooh, he bailed out. Whew. Okay, green leader. Am I looking at the right one? No. He was on fire. He rolled a 4. 3 plus, oh, green leader, KIA. That's my ace. I just lost my ace. One of my aces. That was J. Oh, big loss. Okay, here comes red 2. Elevator. A 2, he crashes. He's a green pilot. A 1 killed him. Wow. Green 2, elevator. A 6, he crashes. And a 9, he bailed out. Okay. Wow. Lost 3 pilots on this mission. KIA. Bad mission. Bad mission. That's the end of the hardest days. I know this was a long video, but we got through it. We had a lot going on. Hope you enjoyed it. This has been a lot of fun. The next chapter, chapter 3, then they begin 8 patrol links for the last 2 chapters, so they're longer. Won't be any more Stukas either. That was the last chance I had for those guys. All right, well, I'm not going to ramble on here. We're going to get out of here. If you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Thanks, everybody. I'll see you on the next one.